Hello, my name's Kathryn, and today we're going to be reading a very special book. It's called Olivia's Voice, and it's got a very, very special message in it. I wonder if you can pick it up what it is. This book here was written by Mike Lucas and illustrated by Jennifer Harrison. It's also published by MidnightSun Publishing. Let's get started. Olivia's Voice. My name is Olivia. Today I woke to the silence of a new morning. Mum pulled back the curtains and I looked through the window at a brilliant rising sun. The towering gum tree wore flickering leaves on its crooked branches. Birds of gold and emerald and ruby danced on them and flitted around its giant towering trunk. I stretched, dressed and went downstairs for breakfast. The hallway was dark. I opened the door and saw Max weaving his hungry tail around Mum's slender ankles, waiting for the flowery tablecloth where shiny bowls, bright boxes of cereals were there. A feather of steam rose from a kettle, carrying the smell of fresh toast and melted butter. I ate my breakfast and packed my bag. Mum gave me a hug and I felt the soft warmth of her cheek against mine. I smelt her perfume like candles before they're lit. My arms wrapped around her and her arms wrapped around me. Her heart beat with mine. She waved goodbye. I walked to school with my friends. They laughed and joked. I couldn't hear them, so instead, I watched the changing shape of the galloping mouths. I saw their talkative eyes follow behind without words. When their happy hands clapped, so did mine. And when their cheerful legs skipped, mine did too. At school, the teacher called the roll. And when she spoke my name, she looked at me. I held up my hand to say I was here. Here is where the words float freely from pages into my mind. Here is where the numbers play acrobats, tumbling and twirling into the new numbers. Look at all of the stuff she did at school. Numbers and words and learning. Here is where I draw and paint my ideas. She's got beautiful pictures. Here is where music is played. In the music room there are lots of instruments. They sleep in the shadows. The lights come on. I stand still as everybody rushes to grab their favourite. I don't have to rush. Everybody knows my favourite. It sits in the corner. A sleeping beast waiting to be woken only by me. I wonder what instrument it is. The children are ready, so is my teacher. Nobody moves. I lift my hands up and count to 3 in my head. 1, 2, 3. Thump, thump, thump. The old wooden drum makes everybody jump, even me. And then the band joins in. All the children play along. They look like they're having a lot of fun. At night, there is no trickling tap for me. There is no blistering wind. There is no dog snoring. Until I sleep. And then the sounds come alive. And that's the end of the story. Olivia's voice is about a story of a little girl called Olivia, and she's deaf or hard of hearing. We've got lots of deaf and hard of hearing resources at the library, and we'd love to share them with you. Next time, come into the library and have a look. And we'll see you soon.